Good morning, grandchildren. It's a cool Wednesday morning, and I'm reading to you one of the classics for sure. It's called Animal Friends. That's right, Animal Friends is an exciting book here. Got all these neat animals on the front, and they're busy doing things. If you'll notice, what are they doing? What's the kitty cat doing? Sweeping the floor. What's the bunny rabbit doing? Drying some dishes. Looks like the puppy dog there has got something fresh cooked. Let's see what's going on with these animal friends today. Once upon a time, in a small house deep in the woods, lived a lively family of animals. There they are. There's their little house, and if you look close, you can see all those animals are busy doing something, aren't they? They're all working around in that little house. There were Miss Kitty and Mr. Pup, Brown Bunny, Little Chick, Fluffy Squirrel, Pokey Turtle, and Tweeterbird. Each had his little chest and his little bed and chair, and they took turns cooking on their little kitchen stove. Now, you look here. Can you point out who Miss Kitty is? Can you see Miss Kitty in this picture? How about that? How about Mr. Pup? Is he anywhere in there? Maybe you can see him. How about Brown Bunny? Do you see Brown Bunny anywhere? How about Little Chick? Do you see Little Chick? Do you see Fluffy Squirrel? I see Fluffy Squirrel. I also see Pokey Turtle. And I see Tweeterbird. Do you see Tweeterbird? I have to raise the book a little bit to see Tweeterbird. All right. They got along nicely when it came to sharing toys, being quiet at nap time, and keeping the house neat. But they could not agree on food. When Miss Kitty cooked, they had milk and catnip tea and bits of liver on their plates. Pup didn't mind the liver, but the rest were unhappy. So you can see all the unhappy animals, and you can see the happy animals. Looks like the kitty, Miss Kitty, and the puppy are happy. The rest of them are not too happy. And they didn't like any better the juicy bones Pup served them in his turn. When Bunny fixed the meals, she arranged lettuce, leaves, and carrot nibbles with artistic taste. But only Tweeterbird would eat any of them, and when Tweeter served worms and crispy, chewy seeds, only Little Chick would eat them. They're having a problem with their menu, aren't they? See the bones here that the puppy's fixed, and Tweeterbird's all happy with what the rabbit fixed, but nobody else is happy with that. They don't like salads. Little Chick liked bugs and beetles even better. Pokey Turtle would nibble at them, but what he really hungered for were tasty ants' eggs. Fluffy Squirrel wanted nuts and nuts and nuts without his sharp teeth and firm paws, while the others could not get a nibble from a nut. So they all went hungry when Fluffy got the meals. Yep. Finally, they all knew something must be done. They gathered around the fire one cool and cozy evening, and they talked things over. You see the Fluffy Squirrel sitting there eating away, and here they are around the fire having a conference. They're having a family meeting here. Got to decide what to do because everybody is not getting fed the way they should get fed. And we all like to eat. "The home for me," said Mr. Pup wistfully, "is a place where I can have lots of bones and meat every day." "I want milk and liver instead of bugs and seeds," said Miss Kitty, daintily smoothing her skirt. "That's the kind of home for me." "Nuts for me," said Squirrel, "and I'll get them myself." "Ants' eggs," yawned Turtle. "Crispy lettuce," whispered Bunny. "A stalk of seeds," dreamed Bird, "and some worms make a home for me." New homes are what we need, said Mr. Pup, and everyone agreed. So bright and early next morning, they packed their little satchels and they said their fond goodbyes. Squirrel did not pack. He waved goodbye to them all. He decided to stay in the house in the woods. So there they are. Their satchels are packed. They're heading out, and Mr. Squirrel is saying, or Fluffy Squirrel is saying, see you later. He's going to stay. He started right in to gather nuts. Soon there were nuts in the kitchen stove, nuts in the cupboards, nuts piled up in the empty beds. There was scarcely room for that happy little squirrel. Where all did he put those nuts? Look at them, they are everywhere. Boy, he likes nuts. Do you like nuts? The others hopped along till they came to a garden with rows and rows of tasty growing things. Who do you think will stop at a garden with tasty growing things? Here's the home for me, said bright-eyed brown bunny, and she settled down there at the roots of a big tree. See the garden growing back here? It's got all sorts of things, and she's found her a carrot already. So it looks like Bunny's going to make a home here at the roots of this tree. Probably dig a hole, live in a hole. Little Chick found a chicken yard full of lovely, scratchy gravel, where lived all kinds of crispy, crunchy bugs. Here I stay, chirped Chick, squeezing under the fence to join the other chickens. Look at that. Bugs everywhere. That's what little Chick's like. So little Chick's gonna get under that chicken wire and get in there and eat all those bugs. Pokey Turtle found a pond with a lovely log for napping, half in the sun, half in the shade. Close by the log was a busy, bustling anthill full of the eggs Turtle loved. Tweeterbird found a nest in a tree above the pond where he could see the world, the seeds on the grasses and the worms on the ground. This is the home for me, sang Bird happily. Oh boy, the turtle sees the log and he sees the ants and the eggs. He says, yummy. And the bird looks very happy in that nest. Looks like everybody's getting settled in pretty well. Miss Kitty went on until she came to a house where a little girl welcomed her. What little girls in my family love kitty cats? Here's a bowl of milk for you, Miss Kitty, said the little girl, and a ball of yarn to play with. So Miss Kitty settled down in her new home with a purr. Mr. Pup found a boy in the next house. Wonder which one of my little boys likes puppies. The boy had a bone and some meat for Pup, a bed for him to sleep in, and a handsome collar to wear. Bow wow, barked Pup. This is the home for me. Oh boy, they're both happy. There's Kitty, licking her paws. She's probably been stuck her paw in that milk. And then there's that puppy all stretched out. Does that look like Copper? Not really, he's got too much hair. And that doesn't really look like Pinto. It's kind of a gray cat, isn't it? All right. That night, each one said as he went to sleep, at last, I found the best home of all, the very best home for me. There they are, all of them settled down in their little homes, sound asleep and very happy. Have you found the best home for you? Of course you have, because Mommy and Daddy are there. That makes it the best home of all. I love you.